welcome to another episode of What the Fuck Did We Just Watch? That's Bug.
That's me.
And today we are very excited and will likely be unalived by the end of the video because
I'm going to go into a diabetic coma.
Yeah, it's a lot of sugar. It's going to be a lot of sugar. Today we are sampling.
I'm sorry, Mina is like just running around like a crazy person.
It's a distraction, but
she just whipped me in the butt with her tail as she ran past last time, and that's what really did it. I was just like, ah!
But what a distraction, right? She's so pretty. It says, we had things prepped for yesterday, sort of. I did not have king cakes, but we did have content planned out. It didn't work out that way, but no problem. So that gave me a chance to get the king cakes that we are going to sample. We're going to go into the history of king cakes, the tradition of it, etc., etc.
Yep.
And try a variety of flavors. And I am not ready. What is the word I'm looking for? Mediums. There's different ways that those flavors will be presented. So,
styles. I think mediums, implies that one's made out of cardboard and one's made out of metal.
Well,
like that's different mediums.
When you see where I got them, you might. Anyways, so we're gonna take a little break, prep all the king cakes so we have it plated and ready to show you, and Okay, we're all set. We have all of our king cake samples plated and ready to test out. We're going to do a little taste test. But first, before we get into that, we were going to discuss the tradition and the story behind
why we have king cakes.
Right.
So from what I know, it is specifically a representation of the gifts that were given because, like we discussed in our last video, Mardi Gras starts on the Epiphany, the 6th of January, which is when the three wise men, it's the 12th night. That's when the three wise men finally showed up.
Made their way to Baby G.
Because dudes don't ask for directions.
Yep.
And it's a representation of the gifts that they brought. And
we'll put a picture.
Yes.
Here.
There. We're going to put it there. That works. Sure.
No, I just meant I'm going to insert a picture. Let me do the thing.
I know, I'm goofing. Jesus.
I want to eat some cake. Let's go.
Your tits.
I don't actually.
She's so excited It used to be a pagan thing. I didn't find out what the history of that was, but it was, of course, the Catholics appropriated that so that
they stole it
like they did everything else.
They stole it.
Christmas trees,
etc.
Easter bunny,
Santa.
Whatever. Yeah. All of that shit.
Yep.
Anyway, so it is a representation of the gifts brought by the three wise men. The gold sprinkles on the king cake represent power. The green is supposed to represent royalty, and the purple is supposed to represent justice. So,
which were all things that Baby G was
supposed to stand for. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. And the little plastic baby in it is.
And in fact, we have one right here.
We have one right here. So the tradition is that if you. So disturbing.
Well,
so there's a little plastic baby in the king cake, and you put it when you buy them. You put them into the king cake or under a slice. Some people don't like to shove it in there.
Because it is a choking hazard.
Yeah, so they put it under,
but they're in every
slices. But they are in every. And the tradition is that if you get the slice that has Baby G in or under it, that you have to bring the next king cake to the next gathering.
And no cheating.
No fucking cheating. People do this shit all the time.
Yeah, like if you see it in the box and you put it in a slice that you didn't just cut, that's cheating. You saw the baby. Totally it's your responsibility to get another.
That's your baby.
Yeah, that's your baby.
But you either have to bring the next king cake to the next gathering. Mina's kicking me, or you have to throw the next party.
Yeah.
And it's just to keep the party going all through Carnival.
Right. There is
It's the whole
also
purpose.
frequently, Mina, sit.
I gave her a treat so that we could do this, and she's
And we're
finished it
taking
already.
too long because she's already eaten hers. But there's also traditionally a bean, like a big red kidney bean, kind of looking. And that is supposed to, if you get the piece with the bean in it, that's supposed to represent good fortune through the coming year. Please
Yes.
don't knock over any of this or try to eat this because you will.
She's gonna.
Oh my goodness. So if you get the bean, good fortune throughout the year. It is also sometimes a gold coin. I'm trying to move stuff because Mina is. Anywho, so.
Y'all wanted more studio doggo.
Yeah,
there she is.
there she is. Now that we've gotten into. Now that we've gotten Her Highness to calm down a bit.
Oh, God.
Wow. So there you have it.
Welcome to my world.
Traditional, like, tiny little story of the history of king cake, etc. And without any further ado.
Ado?
Gotta do it.
We gotta do it.
We're gonna jump right in. Now, there's not a lot of variety in where I got these samples from.
Right.
The point was
There's reasons for that.
Yeah, well, the point was I did not have it in me to go to places like Dong Fong or Randazzo's or Mackenzie's and stand in line forever and ever. This comes from let's see, 1, 2, 3 different places.
4,
3.
I don't know. I didn't do it.
Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the traditional, just cinnamon king cake.
It's a mixture of like coffee cake and cinnamon roll is basically what
it's
traditional
typically
king cakes are.
A brioche-based bread in which cinnamon and sugar is folded into, and then it's topped with like a royal icing and green, gold, and purple sprinkles. So,
Yes.
Since I already put my hands on that, let's try this one. Now,
Whatever.
this is from Rouse's, which is a grocery store here in town. Family owned.
Real good. We talked about Rouse's
chicken sandwich
on the last one. Yeah.
Good.
All right, here we go.
Right. It smells like icing. The sprinkles are so crunchy.
I do love the sprinkles.
They add a bit of texture where it's needed.
They do. I'm not a big icing person, and usually when I eat king cake, I will take most of the icing off. I do because it's too much, and then I can eat more bread.
See, and we've already established I have a gluten sensitivity, so I'm all about that icing. Now, Rouse's has recently stepped up their game. I don't know if they make them in-house or if they're done at like the Rouse's warehouse and they're shipped to the stores. But
I don't know, but it's good shit. It's good.
It's
a good traditional king cake.
Upped their game where the icing is more like whipped. I like that. All right, so that was the traditional one. I'm not a fan of the traditional just plain cinnamon king cake.
I love cinnamon, so I like it.
I don't love cinnamon.
So my dog is Mina's all about what we're doing here because we have food.
Because we've got food.
And so I have a little stack of
a little
stack of treats up here that when she's finished with one, I can just hand her another one so she doesn't.
And we can get through this.
I'm nervous about what this is going to do to her insides for later, but
well, I'm leaving. So, all right, this one is also from Rouse's.
Okay.
This is, and look,
I love this one.
This is probably my favorite.
I love this one. This is a good one. Because king cakes also come filled.
Yes.
And you can get them filled with a variety of things.
So many different kinds of fillings. I actually am a fan
strawberry,
of the strawberry cream cheese.
The strawberry cream cheese is good.
Yeah.
Strawberry cream cheese is
But when
good.
people say a filled king cake, usually they're referring to a cream cheese filled king cake. However, this one, and I don't know how I'm going to pick this up very, very carefully, I think. This one is a Bavarian cream filled king cake. And look at all that whipped icing. Like, that looks so good. I don't know if you can even tell. There we go. That looks yummy.
That's about to be in my face.
Yep, we're going to do it.
Okay, here we go. Oh, God, this is going to be so fucking messy.
I know. We're going to just be a sloppy, sugary mess.
I love it. Both sides.
Yeah. Got the ooze.
Mm-hmm.
I took a big bite.
Mm.
I took a big old bite.
Which is so good.
Oh, God. First of all, Bavarian cream is delicious.
It's fucking amazing.
But when you put it, I'm still talking with my mouth full. So sorry. No, you just keep eating.
I'm gonna do that.
When you put a cream filling inside that traditional cinnamon cheese or king cake, it keeps it nice and moist, and it doesn't get stale as quickly. In my experience.
We were only gonna do like a bite. Also talking with my mouth full.
You ate that whole piece. You ate that whole piece. Okay. So those were both samples from Rouse's grocery store. Now, another grocery store that I visited yesterday to pick these up was Bromart, which is also kind of a local grocery store marketplace.
Local family owned.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Breaux Mart. Bromart. Learning New Orleans speak with Mame and Bug. Now, this one, I have to confess, and you saw it when I brought it over this morning, there was a big old chunk missing. Because this is one of my favorites. However, what I didn't know, because I didn't get any in the piece that I ate last night, was that this is also a filled king cake. Now, this is a pecan praline, which is how you say it. It's not pecan.
Pecan.
It's not praline. Pecan praline. So it is topped with a gooey, part of it came off. A gooey brown sugary icing and chunks of toasted pecans, but it is also filled with praline
goo,
praline paste, like marzipan. I don't know. Pick yours up because I need to get in this like quickly. I love this. I love pecans.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
That's a lot. That's a lot of filling. A long big old mouth.
Ooh,
That's good.
Oh my God, that might be my favorite.
Oh, really good.
It's so sweet. It's so sweet. Oh my God.
So there's like a little bit of like salted caramel because of the praline.
And you can taste the toastiness
Nom, 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 nom.
of the pecans too.
Dong Fong has one similar to this that's very, very good. But theirs is like their pastry part is like this like light, flaky, almost like croissant like.
Right. But it is still a brioche. Like they have like the most delicious
really good.
whipped icing.
Really
I'm
good.
just gonna take another
That's another treat for Mina.
dip.
If we're getting treats, she should get treats too.
my
I
God.
guess that makes sense. That's
That
really
filling
good.
is amazing.
It's really, really good.
But I can't see eating more than those little pieces.
Yeah, like that's yeah.
Because if my piece last night had that filling, it like, and it just got missed. Like
she wouldn't be here.
Yeah, like they inject it after it's cooled. But if my piece had that in there, I would not have eaten. Because I'm talking, I ate a piece, and it was good. And I dropped a pecan on the floor, and I still ate it. I'm not ashamed.
I mean, your house is clean enough.
That is really good. Not traditional.
No,
because it does have the cinnamony bit in it, but like the pecan praline is not typical when you're talking about traditional king cakes.
No.
All right.
And then we have this one.
I'm already struggling. I'm struggling. No.
Girl, we got more to go. You better get your shit together.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
So this one is from a place not far from my house.
Which is where I was as soon as I left here yesterday.
It's called District Donut. District Donut does kind of out the box donuts.
Yeah, some of them are strange.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
They do the blueberry lemon one is probably my favorite. But they've also done like fruity pebbles donuts and
strawberry basil.
Yeah.
I had one
strawberry basil's really good too.
That was Nutella. It's a filled donut. Probably with more Bavarian cream, so I'm not mad.
So much.
But we're gonna slice this into little pieces because I don't know how much more I can take, y'all. And we still got, after this, we got one more kind of out the box. What is that?
That looks like praline.
It does.
That looks like praline filling.
Let me pick it up.
I got real excited about that. Did you see that? Yeah, show the inside.
Oh, I heard the sprinkles fall on my computer. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like praline. That's not a.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
So many sprinkles. And then your fingers get stained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When your tongue gets stained.
Sprinkle stain.
Especially the green ones. For some reason, the green ones are just like more powerful.
Yeah.
All right, let me cut this little wedge for one of us. Now, I got these yesterday. And, ooh, it's squidging out. It's squidging out.
Ooh. Dibs.
Yelled straight into the. Oh,
Dibs
I got
on the part that squidged out.
Okay, well, I got the hole, so
Okay.
it's.
Oh
my God.
Yeah. I have a friend who lives in LA, and when he comes to visit, he insists on going to District Donut
District
every morning, and then he makes me go work out because he's
Mm-hmm.
a jerk face. Love you, Jared. But this is or for you, Jared.
Slancha. What is that?
Lemon.
That's lemony.
There's lemon in that. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. That's really good.
That tart kick kind of cuts the sugar a bit.
Ooh.
Oh, real good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I don't like that one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see you, District Donut. Nice job.
I'm a little I'm surprised that I like it.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
The donut is so soft.
Mm-hmm. And it's a day old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I like about District is you can just kind of like keep them because I mean all of their donuts are that size.
And they make them like that morning.
Yeah, they're done
Like,
like that day.
They don't keep anything for the second day. Like everything
And they
is
come
made
up
that
with a
day.
new menu every day. Like
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
one time they had a Vietnamese coffee flavor,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't get there fast enough, so I missed out on it. And I've yet to be able to get a Vietnamese coffee donut.
Call them up every morning.
I'm not going to be that girl.
Don't do that, girl. Nobody likes that.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's our king cake lemon filled
District Donut.
Okay, now this looks dodgy, but that's because it's been, in the fridge, and the sprinkles have melted into the cream.
The top of it looks a little
It looks
moldy.
It looks moldy. It don't look fresh, but it is fresh because it was made a couple days ago. It's fine.
A day before yesterday.
Refrigerated.
It's fine.
This is called a Mardi Gras Gentilly Parfait. It's
Oh,
another vehicle to deliver
this
that kind of cinnamon. Now,
Gentilly.
this is also from Rouse's Market.
Oh, sugar.
And you can see the layers. You see how like that looks gross because the sprinkles all kind of melted while it was in the fridge. No biggie. But that looks like white.
We eat crawfish. They
or
look
yellow
like bugs,
cake.
so I'm not worried about how it looks.
If you don't stop talking about crawfish, I swear to
I
God,
need it. I need crawfish.
it's
y'all.
necessary. But there's like yellow cake in here and what looks to be like a cinnamony, like whipped filling or like frosting. So we're going to try that and then we're going to die.
I'm already. Like,
I have
thank
no
God
idea
I have
how
coffee.
to even wrap this up because after this, I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to go into a coma.
Okay, I'm trying to find a
Yeah, get a
place
thing
where I
that-
can get. Okay.
You got some?
So my bite has the cake and the filling and the top.
Yeah, this is difficult.
It's not.
This is not.
It's not easy.
It doesn't
You got
look.
everything
It
too.
doesn't look pretty either.
Eh.
But I got a bigger bite. Oops. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Nope.
Well, you know what they say. You gotta go for a second bite to make sure you don't like it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Who says that?
I say that.
Okay.
And it's the truth. Try everything once. Try it twice to make sure that it's for you or not for you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat the last piece of my District Donut one to get that flavor out of my mouth. That was gross.
That's not a good flavor.
Mm-mm. I don't know what that is, but it's not good.
It's like a cream cheese frosting.
Yeah.
That they just
not good.
dumped cinnamon in. Like the texture of the cinnamon and like, you know how cinnamon kind of like the dry cinnamon in the jar is a little
granular,
little dusty flavor. Like it doesn't, if you don't mix it with sugar, it's not really that good.
Or not good.
No. Rouse is for as good as you are doing with your king cakes. Like this is a miss. This is a fail.
A hard pass on that one.
I don't like that. No. We're going to just cover that up.
You should eat that so that last little piece of district donut from yours so that you, get that.
It's a palate cleanser. Ooh, it really is.
Because of the lemon.
Oh, lemon.
It's delightful.
All right.
Yeah.
Get this out of here. I don't want to see you ever again. Okay.
I don't like it.
Oh. No.
Nap time.
Yeah, we only had like a bite or two of each of these, and look, I'm gonna step out of frame here for a second and show you that
the size of these,
the
size of these bitches
are actually, I have about,
it's when they have a hole in the center.
Yeah, it's a ring.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold this up very well.
Probably not.
Help me,
please don't.
There we go.
And you can see little baby G in the middle. You gotta like shove him in there somewhere.
Yep. But that's the size of the cakes.
Tummy.
And we have 1, 2, 3 full-size cakes and about 2/3 of the king cake donut left.
I guess I'll be taking something to work.
I should show them
the praline one.
The praline one. You know, this is the one from Walmart. This is even bigger. Like this is.
Well, and she, like, you can see the pieces we had were this big.
Yeah.
And she took, like,
that's the size.
That's the size of the piece that she took out of there last night.
And I didn't get any filling, so I was pleasantly surprised that there was some.
That's your punishment for snitching before the show.
I knew that we were not going to miss my piece. We're so low energy, though. Like, that sugar's going to hit.
Y'all, like,
and in the last 30 seconds, we're going to be like,
That's all right. Mina will be done with her treats by then.
Yeah.
So we'll just be crazy.
All right. So some good ones, some not so good ones. That Gentilly Mardi Gras parfait is
nasty.
That's nasty. I'm like eyeballing it over here like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You can just, and let me tell you, these are not cheap. Now, if you go for the really good king cakes, they are really not cheap. I picked up these from supermarkets, and that was the point, is that these are
readily
delicious,
available everywhere.
And there are stacks of them every day when you walk into the grocery store.
They're all fresh.
And they're all fresh, and they're all delicious.
Yeah.
So just get your king cake wherever you want.
I think the only one you'd have difficulty getting at any point would be the one from District Donut, and that's just because they are made fresh every single day, and they are very specific.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could go today, and you probably wouldn't be able to get the lemon one.
No,
they'd have a different
they'd
one.
have a different filled one, I think. Bromart, I don't think they do theirs in-house, but I don't know where they would get them from, but that's delicious. That praline was amazing.
That was really good.
Get your king cakes wherever you want. So we've tried our king cakes. We are trying to digest that. We're likely going to be back next week with Mina the Monster. We'll be back next week for more carnival themed content.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
I'm trying to decide between, and I mean, timing is everything with these.
Yeah.
I got word yesterday that we are going to have an outside collaborator that we can interview.
Yep.
That will teach us a little bit about history, maybe some voodoo and ghost stories. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah,
but
that's going to be very good.
Look for that.
Yes.
That's going to be amazing.
Yes.
And then, of course, we've got costumes coming up. We're going to do a special Mardi Gras makeup tutorial.
And if you remember our last makeup tutorial, it's going to be in the same vein.
It's going to be along those lines.
Can I just apologize now for what I'm going to do to your face?
No, we're doing it to ourselves. I'm not letting you do my makeup for Mardi Gras while you're hot.
I screwed that up so bad.
Oh, we
She's
both
never
screwed it
gonna
up.
let me do it again.
We both screwed it up so bad. She's demanding that we stop filming because we're not paying attention to her. So thank you for tuning in. Click
my
like,
God.
click subscribe, so you get click the bell so you get notifications for when we put out our next Mardi Gras themed video. And until then, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. That's so much food.
I can't do it. Why did you do
Did you
this?
see how big those cakes were? I have to.
So much.
Can I donate them? I'm not eating
To
king
who?
cake ever. I don't
Who's
know.
gonna want a half-eaten?
I'll
king
give them to
cake?
Mom, and maybe she can bring them into work. But
I'll take one into work. I don't want to see it ever again.
I
have
don't want.
to.
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna
don't
have
want
to keep
king
it
cake
somewhere
kind
else
of ever again. Oh my god.
Mina's up in my face.
I need to go lay down.